your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Rehobeth High School gym for a matchup between the Rehobeth Rebels and the Houston Academy Raiders. Hi, I'm Mick Kirk along with Bobby Price. And Bobby, we're back again.
Yes, we're back at it again. This time we're going to see the head coach, Larry Eastward, battle the head coach of Houston Academy, Johnny Oppert. It'll be the Raiders and the Rebels, and we ought to see some fast-paced action here with these two schools tonight.
We're looking for an exciting matchup between these two schools each time they play. I'm quite sure it's a very competitive game.
I was checking our notes, and I noticed from the information that Coach Eastwood had given us in the earlier meeting this year, the Raiders came up on the short end of the stick in the scoring, and the Rebels took the first win.
Jumping the ball for Houston Academy's number 30, Drew McNutt, and I believe it will be number 42,
Tracy Martin.
They'll be jumping at half court. And McNutt wins the toss, and he hit it on the way up, so Rehobeth will have the first possession of the game. Taking it out, Ben McRae for Rehobeth.
All right, mid-court as the Rebels throw it in. Drive it under the basket. Number 30 puts it in quickly. That's Holder with his first points tonight.
You know, we covered a Rehobeth game earlier this season, and Holder was a very effective player in that game. So you can look for big things out of Holder.
Trey Bedsoe. Number 20, Weber, puts it in for a three-pointer.
Weber shot that one from downtown, and he hit nothing but nets. Scores 3-2. The Raiders lead Rehobeth.
And the Rebels turn it over.
Last time down, Weber hit a big three. Pass it into number 30 for the shot. That was Drew McNutt. Matt next puts it back, and he couldn't get it to fall. Holder brings it across.
Terrence Jackson driving the basket and loses the ball.
So Rehobeth has turned the ball over 2 times in a row.
That's
Tough
right.
defense by the Raiders, causing the Rebels a little trouble handling the ball.
The three-point shot by Weber was too long, so it bounced away, but they maintained the rebound and hold on.
Shot from the corner by, that was number 40, Spittler. Couldn't get it to fall.
Holder brings it across the Rebels, shoots a three-pointer, and it's short. Spittler got the
saves
rebound.
it.
Bedsoe over to Weber, over to Spittler, back to Weber, and he shoots another three-pointer. It's long again.
And it's off a Houston Academy player, so the Rehobeth Rebels gained possession last couple of times down. They turned the ball over. Houston Academy's played some tough, tight defense so far in the game. Ball goes back to Holder. He goes up, he shoots, and misses, but the rebound was by number 42. That was Martin, and he couldn't hold on to it. So the Raiders get the ball back and have another opportunity to add on to their lead.
The juices are flowing. All their shots seem to be a little bit long thus far for the Raiders tonight. As the Raiders move it around.
3-point shot by Bedsoe. It didn't fall for him. It bounces out of bounds, and the Rebels will have possession when action continues.
Terrence Jackson comes out and Johnny Springfield comes in for the Rebels.
Last time we know Springfield's a very capable three-point shooter for the Rebels. Rebels working around, pulls up, shoots, misses, rebound by Martin, and he puts it back up, and he's fouled.
So he'll be at the free throw line with an opportunity to put a couple in here as one of the Raiders is called for a foul. Reaching in, number 40, that is Spittler. That foul is charged to on that particular play. It's 3-2, and it's been that way almost for a couple of minutes now. Let's make it tied. 3-all. Martin puts his first shot up and in to tie the score, and now they take the lead.
So Martin sinks 2 free throws to give the Rebels a lead, a 1-point lead. The Raiders get it out fast. Betso, he's looking to set things up. Goes to Spittler, and he tries to get it into McNutt, and
throws it away.
The Rebels come up with a turnover. Ball goes to Holder, kicks it back out to Springfield. Springfield drives down, he goes up, he shoots, and misses, and Matt McNutt comes down with the rebound. Over to Betso. McNutt brings it across midcourt. Betso pulls up for a 3, and he drains it.
Trey Betso puts it in for a tray. That's the three-pointer. 6-4 is our score now.
Both Houston Academy baskets coming off three-pointers, so they're warming up from the three-point line.
Double dribbling on Holder for the Rebels.
So that's 3 turnovers the Rebels have made so far in this game. And we're just a little past midway in the first period of play.
Matt McNutt brings it across the midcourt area now. Pass it over to Betso.
Raiders pass the ball around, pulls up for a shot. And that's Betso with one from downtown.
A 2-point play on that one to double the lead now. It's 8-4 in favor of the Raiders.
That was Houston Academy's first 2-pointer. The 2 previous baskets were 3-pointers. Good strong putback by number 14, Daniel Allen. He was fouled, so he'll be going to the line.
Number 30, Drew McNutt called for the foul that time under the basket. Number 14 for the Rebels at the free throw line, that's Daniel Allen. And he will be shooting 2 shots here. The first one's up, and it's short, no good. All right, this next ball puts it in play. If he makes it, it'll be Raider ball. If he misses, but he puts it in, cuts the lead to 3 now for the Raiders.
McNutt has the ball. He passes down court to number 20, Weber, and he turns it over.
Weber's called for traveling on that. The ball caught on his knee, and he took 1 step too many.
Springfield has the ball for the Rebels, trying to set something up. Over the Holder, between the legs. He's been guarded by number 11, that's Matt McNutt. Back out to Springfield. Rehobeth offense showing some patience. Springfield tries to get it in, and the ball is stolen. Betso has it for the Raiders. Into McNutt. He pulls up, he shoots, misses, and the foul is called. I believe it was on number 30.
It's going to be against the Rebels. Number 40. Springfield is charged with a foul.
Spitler.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yep. Spitler gets the foul, and the Rebels will bring it down.
Springfield brings it across midcourt for the Rebels. They pass it around over the holder. He's been guarded by McNutt. He pitches off to number 24. He couldn't make it. Bell for the ball, and a good hustle by number 11, Matt McNutt, going for the loose ball, but he wasn't able to recover, and it's out of bounds, and the ball will be going to the Rebels.
Okay, Hardy comes in now, and number 40, Spitler, comes out to take a breather.
Springfield gets it. He drives between defenders, pumps it, puts it in.
Nice move by Springfield, taking it to the basket. Now it's just a 1-point lead, and we got a traveling violation against number 30, Drew McNutt.
Scores 8-7, 1:43 left in the first period. And backcourt,
Yep.
Springfield wasn't paying attention to where his feet were, and he stepped backcourt, so he turns the ball over. So the ball goes back to the Houston Academy Raiders.
Some real crazy turnovers now for the Rebels. They've almost pulled it back even, but the Raiders can extend their lead now as they work it around on their side of the basket.
Bensole over to McNutt from the behind the three-point line, and he nails a three.
Yep, Matt McNutt puts it in for three. It's 11.
So 3 of the 4 baskets for the Houston Academy Raiders have been three-pointers.
11-7 is our score now.
Pass into Springfield, and it's blocked by number 10. That's Hardy.
Nice block by Hardy. But the Rebels maintain control under their basket now as they will be bringing it in. They trail in this game by 4 points against these Raiders.
Springfield pulls it out to set it up. And the Rebels try to pass it in low to number 34, and that was Josh Tyson. He couldn't hold on to it. So the Rebels turn it over, and the Raiders get it. Raiders move it down fast and try to get one in, but that was a good defensive effort by the Rebels. Number 24 comes down with the rebound for the Rebels. That's Adam, and they turn it over. McNutt pulls up, and he drains another three. So Matt McNutt has hit 2 3-pointers from about the same place on the court.
That's right, a 7-point lead now for the Raiders.
Holder pulls up, he shoots, and he nails it.
And he nails a 3-pointer. Cuts the lead now, it's 14-10.
We might be getting ready to move into a 3-point shootout. And that was a shot at the buzzer. It didn't count, but it did go in.
A nice effort by number 20, Weber, but he got his shot off just a little bit late. It did fall for a 3, but just a little bit too late.
So after 1 quarter play, is the Houston Academy Raiders leading the Rehobeth High Rebels 14-10. We'll be back with second quarter action after these messages.
Your number 1 source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Okay, we're back at the beginning of the second quarter. Houston Academy is leading the Rehobeth Rebel 14-10. The Raiders with the ball. Matt McNutt, the last couple of times down, he's hit some big 3-pointers. Bensole takes a 3, and he nails it.
Puts it in for 3, 17 points for the Raiders and 10 points for the Rebels.
The last 4 field goals all have been 3-pointers, 3 of them by the Raiders and 1 by the Rebels. So we'll see if the Rebels try to answer three with the three. Springfield, he pulls up for a three, and he nails it.
And he puts it in.
So we have a three-point shootout going on here.
Yes, we do.
Matt McNutt, he drives it down. And he goes, passes out to Spittler, back to Betso. They set it up over in the corner. They're just passing it around. Three-point attempt by, that was number 12, Harrell, and he missed. And a steal by number 24, Adam Campbell.
Josh Tyson now passing it back out to number 30, Holder.
Holder pulls up and he nails one.
Another three-point effort by Holder.
We're seeing some outstanding outside shooting in this game by both teams. The Rebels came up with the steal but wasn't able to capitalize on it. So Betso takes it across, passes over to number 40. That's Spittler. McNutt back to Betso.
Just trying to move it around to find an open shot to the inside. Nothing there. Hardy took, that was Harrell took a shot and it was short.
Springfield hit a three the last time down. He pulls up for another. He almost nails it, but he gets the rebound. Dishes back out to Holder. He shoots, misses. Holder comes up with the loose ball, passes under the basket into number 34. That was Josh Tyson, and he was fouled on the play.
I believe the foul's going to be called on number 40. Yes, that's Spittler. And 34 goes to the free throw line, Josh Tyson, and he'll be shooting two. 17-16 is our score. And here in this second period, we've seen a three-point shootout between both schools.
They have been hitting them from downtown. That makes it exciting. I like to see those long shots hitting nothing but nets, and they've all been good, clean shots.
Number 12, Ryan Jeans, comes in for the Rebels now. This is the second attempt for Tyson. He eyes the basket, puts his shot up, and it falls in. 17-16. That's a one-point lead for the Raiders.
McNutt takes it out. He throws it into Betso. Matt McNutt has it. He's had a couple of three-pointers so far in the game. Betso to Harrell. They're just passing the ball around, looking for something to open up. Harrell pulls up for a three. He misses. Holder comes down with the rebound. So that time, the Raiders came up empty on the three-point attempt.
Traveling on Holder. Weber comes in, back in for the Raiders now, as number 12, Harrell, will come to the sideline.
McNutt to McNutt on the fast break. Dish off to number 20. That was Weber, and he was fouled.
Foul's
Good ball movement that time by the Raiders.
That's right. Campbell reaching in kept Weber from getting his shot off, so he gets to come to the free throw line, shooting two, as the Raiders lead this one by one, 17-16. First one's up and in. Hardy back into the game now. Spittler comes to the sidelines. All right, Weber getting ready to take his second shot now. The first one up was good. Second one drops in good as well. We've got a three-point lead now, 19-16.
5 minutes left in the first half. The Raiders have been leading most of the first half. And a steal by number 20, Weber. He takes it coast to coast. He puts it up and in.
Nice steal, nice take to the basket for another 2 points. 5-point lead now for the Raiders from Houston Academy.
Springfield has the ball for the Rebels. He's looking, passes out. Ball goes to Holder. And he throws it away. So the Rebels turn the ball over again.
42-20 coming into the game now. McRae and Tracy Martin as they come back into the game, and a couple of the Rebels get a breather.
Betso brings it across midcourt for the Raiders. Shot from behind the three-point line. That was number 20, but a strong rebound by McNutt. He puts it up and it's no good. And turnaround jumper by number 10. That's Hardy, and he's fouled.
A short guy going up against these tall ones under the basket. And he was able to pull down the rebound, and he gets to go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
21-16.
I didn't catch who that foul was on that time yet.
So Hardy makes his first free throw. He'll get another opportunity. It's up, and he misses. Holder comes down with the loose ball and the rebound. He's being guarded by McNutt. The Holder breaks the press. He comes across. He drives, and he loses the ball out of bounds again. That time it's off of a Houston Academy player. So last couple of times down, Holder has lost possession of the ball, but they had a stroke of luck that time. It was off of a Houston Academy player. Holder pulls up and shoots.
Rehobeth gets to set it up again, trying to get something going. Number 20 from around the three-point line is no good. Rebounded by Hardy, and he passes it over to Bedsole, and the Raiders on the move.
22-16, 3.5 minutes left in the first half.
Raiders just moving it around.
A good save by Bedsole into McNutt, and 3 seconds called.
Yeah, afraid of that 3-second violation. Blue shirts hanging around in there too long. So the Raiders turn it over under the basket, still with a 6-point lead.
Springfield with the ball for the Rebels. Taking the time, bringing it down court. Over the Holder. Into number 42. Nice looking pass
to Martin.
So Tracy Martin came up with a basket to cut the lead to 4.
He was wide open under the basket. Easy layup for the Rebels that time.
Nice look from number 30 to number 10, Hardy, but he couldn't finish it off. And another turnover by the Rebels. They have been plagued with turnovers in the first half.
But they've been able to hang in there with those 3-point plays being made by the Rebels. It's on a 4-point lead now for the Raiders.
And the Rebels are putting a full-court press on them, and they almost came up with the steal that time, but the Raiders managed to get it down. Holder comes down with a strong rebound, and it's stolen by number 3. Betso hustling to take that ball away from Holder, but we'll just have to see. The possession error is in favor of the Rebels.
Martin came out there, picked up that pass in, and now they set it up at the top of the key for the Rebels. Springfield passing it around. Nice reach in there by 30, Drew McNutt, to knock it away. It's still Rebel basket under their basket.
Springfield pulls up for a 3, and he nails it. That's his second three-pointer of the night.
22-21 is our score now, just a 1-point lead for the Raiders.
And a steal by Holder, and he throws it off of a Raider player, so They'll get the ball back.
The Rebels have an opportunity to take the lead now, but they turn it over.
They turn it over, so they failed to capitalize on an opportunity. Bedsole is fouled by number 20.
Ben McRae. Reaching in on number 20, so it's Raider ball from the side, far side away from us, as they throw it in.
Matt McNutt passes down to Bedsole, and he passes it to number 30. That's Drew McNutt. And they come up empty. Holder pulls for a three, misses, and Hardy comes down strong with the rebound. Three-point attempt by, that was Matt McNutt. It wouldn't fall for him that time. He's had a couple from that same point early in the game. Nice hesitation move by number 14, Allen.
So the Raiders come down and try to set it up for one final shot here before the half.
So they're going for one shot. McNutt drives to the basket, scoops it in, and lays it up for the score.
Nice move by number 11, Matt McNutt for the Raiders. And they throw it away. Weber gets the rebound.
And a steal by Springfield. He pulls up and goes for a three, but couldn't get it to fall. Whew. Boy, this first half was filled with action.
Yes, it was. We had some nice two-point baskets, some great three-point shots, and the Raiders go into the locker room at halftime with a slim three-point lead, 24-21.
So first half of action, we saw a lot of three-pointers, a lot of shots from downtown, and it was filled with action. So after one half of play, it's the Houston Academy Raiders 24 and the Rehobeth Rebels 21. We'll be back with second half action after these messages.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Rehobeth High School gym on the campus of Rehobeth High School. I'm Mick Kirk along with Bobby Price, and at halftime the score is 24 for the Raiders and 21 for the Rehobeth Rebels. And seated next to me is Michael McNutt. Mr. McNutt has two sons playing basketball out there. So what do you think of the game so far tonight?
I think it's been an excellent game. I think that Coach Opper's running a triangle and two on Rehobeth. That's three. That's the difference between their first meeting and this one. It's in the defense. They're trying to hold down number 30, Holder, and I forget which.
Number 40, Springfield.
Yeah, number 40. They're trying to hold those two guys down because the last game, those are the two guys that killed us.
Yeah, we got a chance to see these guys play earlier this year against Dothan Tigers, and they were very effective in that game too. Now, earlier you were telling me about watching these games on TV and what it means.
Well, it's nice to watch them on TV because you can, like my boys, they watch them on TV, and that way they can figure out, look at it and some of the mistakes they made and how they can improve their game. And it's just nice to watch them. Basketball's improved in this area, the refereeing's improved, and it's just nice to watch them on TV.
Okay.
Some of the same games 2 or 3 times.
And you were telling me just a few minutes ago while we were just talking about you played high school basketball in Kentucky and played against the great Wes Unseld.
In one game in the state tournament. He's a big guy, but the guy, they beat us 66-63, and the guy that beat us was a guy named Mike Red, and I think he went to Western Kentucky, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, Wes Unseld was the first wide-body player in the NBA. We've had some since, but he was the first one that I know of.
Yeah. Well, Wayne Embry was pretty pretty big too. He played for the Cincinnati Royals about the same time Oscar Robertson was there. But Wes Unseld was the first, real big center in the NBA that took up a lot of space. And he was a great rebounder.
Yes, he was. I remember those days. You were also talking about, and that what just happened, Bobby?
Number 40, Springfield put a 3 in.
Springfield hits a 3 to tie the score up. And Michael was telling me earlier also about high school basketball in Kentucky, how big it is. The arena at the school used to play for, how many would it seat?
4,400.
4,400 for a high school game. It's a lot of seats. A lot of seats.
Number 42 unable to maintain control under the basket, so it's going to be a Raider ball back this way.
So I'd like to, would you like to say something, Mrs. McNutt? She was talking before I put the mic that way, and once I put it that way, she said no. But thanks for taking the time to talk to us, and thanks for coming out and supporting high school basketball.
I appreciate you guys coming out and televising the games, because they are nice to watch on TV.
Well, we appreciate the support we get from people like you that watch the games and know that people out there are watching the game. It means a lot to us. And to be honest with you, we really enjoy doing these games.
Yeah, we do. They're a lot of fun. We may not call them as
the
pros.
grandparents, which, they're real, they can't come to the games, but they get to watch them on TV. That's great.
Well, that's great. Okay, that was Michael McNutt. Michael has 2 sons out there, number 11, Matt McNutt, and Drew McNutt, number 30 for Houston Academy.
Yes, and Matt just put in a 3 for the Raiders.
27-24, the Raiders leading the Rebels. And a rebound by Drew, and he's called for traveling, but an outstanding effort by Drew McNutt. Holder takes it out, he passes in. Drive to the basket by number 20. That's Ben McRae.
Well, he's going to go to the free throw line. Let's see who they're going to call a foul on. Number 30, Drew McNutt, draws the foul. At the free throw line will be number 20, Ben McRae for the Rebels.
I tell you, Bobby, from this point on, you can look for a tough battle between these two teams.
You're right. It looks like every time they come on either end of the basket, they're all trying to find an open shot and take a three-pointer. Missed both free throws there. The Raiders control.
Matt McNutt brings it across. And he's been hot from the three-point line tonight. And a steal by Springfield. And he gets it. And he's having trouble holding on to it. But he comes up with it. Over the holder. Holder pulls up for a 3. Misses. And Bedsole comes down with the loose ball.
Just hustle there for number 3 Bedsole for the Raiders. Being able to pick up that rebound. They bring it across midcourt.
And a steal by number 14. For the Rebels, that's Daniel Allen. He stepped out of bounds, but that was an outstanding effort by Allen.
Yes, it was good effort there for the Rebels to turn it over, but stepped on the line coming down on the fast break.
McNutt into McNutt. Over to Bedsole. Harrell pulls up for a 3. He misses. Spittler comes down strong with the rebound and is blocked by number 14, Daniel Allen.
Big block there by Allen on that shot. So it's still Raider ball under their basket.
McNutt into McNutt. He pulls up, he shoots, misses, and rebound by Daniel Allen. So Allen comes up with a couple of big plays.
Spittler on the rebound, and Bedsole controls. Over to McNutt.
He pulls up for a 3, and he nails another one.
31-24.
McNutt draining those threes. I think that's his 4th or 5th 3 for tonight.
I think so. 4 for sure. Shots long by number 14, Allen, and the Raiders get the rebound. Back on the offensive.
Raiders lead by 6 points. It's 30-24. McNutt drives down the lane, pulls up and shoots. 5 points in a row for McNutt.
Okay, from the center there, 32-24 is our lead now with 4.5 minutes left, third period.
Springfield, he's fouled. Blocking foul called on Bedsoe.
Number 3 is called for the foul there. Coming in the game, number 34, Josh Tyson for the Rebels. Number 42, Martin, gets a break.
Pass from Holder under the basket to a wide open Rebel. So the Raiders turn it over.
Drew just unable to maintain possession there. He got jammed up and got called for travel.
McCray with the ball for the Rebels. Passes on the basket to number 14. He puts it up. Daniel Allen.
Easy jumper there by Allen to put it in 2 more points for the Rebels.
And the Raiders turn it over again.
McNutt unable to maintain control there. Ball roll out of bounds. And the Rebels get the ball and they turn it over. McNutt
goes with the reverse layup. Couldn't get it to fall, but great effort. Springfield, he hesitates, shoots, misses, and Matt McNutt is called for an offensive foul.
Okay, McNutt's called for the foul. Number 10 comes in, Terrence Jackson for the Rebels.
Going out, number 20, that's Ben McCray. Shot from the corner, no good by Daniel Allen. Johnny Springfield, he pulls up, he shoots, misses, rebound by Allen, and he puts it in.
That's 6 points for Allen right quick.
And the Raiders turn it over again. They have cut the lead to 2. Now they have the lead by 1. So the turnovers have hurt the Raiders here in the third quarter.
Okay, Coach Hopper wants to settle his Raiders down here. The Rebels have fought back and have taken a lead now by 1 point in this third period with just over 3 minutes left.
Coach Hopper has his troops gathered up along the sideline. He's talking to them, trying to say, hey, control the ball. As long as you control the ball, you can score points. But last few times we've turned it over and we've let them back in this game. And on the other side, Coach Larry Eastwood is telling this team, hey, team, that's the way to do it. Fight back. You were down, you fought back, and have come back and taken the lead, and keep doing what you're doing. Keep forcing the turnovers, taking the good shots, and making the baskets.
That's right. And, of course, Daniel Allen's had 3 key 2-point baskets here in this run for them to take the lead. But you just can't say enough about Holder and Springfield sinking those 3-point shots for the Rebels.
33-32, 3:05 left in the third period. The Raiders are taking the ball out. McNutt into Bedsoe. He brings it across. And over to Spittler, back to Bedsoe, to McNutt. And they try to get the ball into number 30, Drew McNutt, and he's fouled.
Number 34, Tyson's called for that foul.
So the Raiders take the ball out. Spittler gets it. 3-point attempt by number 12. That was Harold. He missed. Spittler gets the rebound. Dish off from Spittler to Spittler from McNutt for the basket.
Great move by Spittler, and he puts it in for two. It's 34-33 Raiders.
Springfield pulls up for a three, and he nails it.
Make it 36-34 Rebels.
Boy, we've seen some three-point baskets in this game. McNutt pulls up from the foul line, shoots, misses. Holder comes down with the rebound, and they slow it down. (34-36). Rehobeth has taken the lead. Pitch off to number 10. He drives in, puts it in.
That's Terrence Jackson for two for the Rebels. Full court pressure.
The Rebels have taken a 38-34 lead. Blocking foul called on one of the Rebels. I didn't get the number.
Number 14.
Allen. That was Daniel Allen called for the foul.
Tyson comes out and Campbell comes in for the Rebels.
Bedsoe with the ball for the Raiders. Pass it around. Spittler back to Bedsoe. Into McNutt. Raiders are just looking for an open shot. That's number 20. Welber pulls up. He shoots, misses. Holder has it out to Springfield. Over to Holder. Holder pulls up for a three. Misses, and Spittler gets the rebound.
Nice move by Spittler to grab that rebound and stop that three-point effort from the Rebels. As Bedsoe comes around and throws it to into the foot of number 30, Daniel Holder, so it'll be Raider ball under their basket.
Matt McNutt into Drew McNutt. Back to Matt. He pulls up for a three. He misses. Put back by Spittler, but he couldn't get it to fall. And a turnover. Bedsoe comes up with it out to McNutt. He shoots. He misses. He gets his rebound. Puts it back up, and Spittler puts it in.
Spittler finally, after about four efforts, they finally get it in for two. 38-36 is our score now in favor of the Rebels.
Springfield drives. He puts it up. Misses. Spittler with the rebound. Out to Matt McNutt to Bedsoe. Into Drew McNutt. Back out to Bedsoe.
That's Weber with the ball now. Over to Bedsoe.
18 seconds left in the third period. It's a 38-36 game. The Rehobeth Rebels leading the Houston Academy Raiders by 2. Bedsoe goes in. He puts it up with his left hand. Misses. Holder has the rebound. He drives. He shoots at the buzzer, and it's no good.
Wow, what a third period.
This third period was filled with action, and the Rebels came from behind to take a lead.
Yes, by 2 points. A lot of effort by the Rebels here in this third period of play, and they are able to take a deficit and turn it into a 2-point margin here. 38-36 is our score at the end of the third period of play.
So after 3 periods of play, the score is Rehobeth Rebels 38 and the Houston Academy Raiders 36. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter of action after these messages.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
We're back for the fourth and final period of action from the Rehobeth High School Gymnasium on the campus of Rehobeth High School.
It's been a battle here between the Raiders and the Rebels, and the Rebels on top by 2.
Holden Springfield have been the 1-2 punch for the Rebels so far in the game, and McNutt has been draining some three-pointers tonight for the Houston Academy Raiders. The Rebels have slowed the ball down, trying to draw the defense of the Raiders out. So the Raider defense is just kind of sitting back, said, "You're going to have to come to us." McNutt on Holder. And they call a foul on McNutt. They call a push-off. So the Rebels got the ball out of bounds.
And they picked up a foul here in this fourth period, these Raiders.
Springfield has it. And he turns it over. And a turnover by the Raiders. And the Rebels get it back.
A lot of action here with the Raiders and the Rebels. And we're seeing some great defense here in the early moments of the fourth period.
Consecutive turnovers, won by each team. 38-36, no score so far in the fourth period. The Rebels have gone into a slow down game. Holder, last time he was fouled. He's been defensed by number 11, Matt McNutt. Over to Springfield. He drives, this is off to number 14, and it's blocked by Drew McNutt.
Great effort by Spittler to get that rebound, and a turnover by the Rebels.
Rebels trying to get it into McNutt. That was a pass from Spittler, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Rebels. Three-point shot by McNutt. He misses. Holder has the rebound. Outlet pass to Springfield. He goes in between defenders, puts it up, and misses, but it's out on a Raider.
It's hard to believe we've gone a little over 2 minutes here and no score made in this fourth period. 36-38. The Raiders on the short end of the stick right now.
Tempo has really slowed down here in the fourth period. Holder has maintained control of the ball most of the time on offense for the Rebels. Pitch off to Springfield, and it's blocked by McNutt. And the Raiders will get the ball out of bounds.
They wanted a foul, but didn't get it. So the Rebels bring it back in, maintain control.
2-point game, 38-36, with just over 5 minutes left in the game. Springfield controlling the ball. He pulls up for a three, misses. Spittler goes for the rebound, and it's intercepted, but Spittler gets it back. That was an interesting series that time.
Weber, short.
That was Allen. Daniel Adams has played a good game here late in this game. He's come up with some key rebounds, and he's playing an outstanding game.
Yes, he has. And some good ball control here by these Rebels here in this fourth period with 40 Springfield and 30 Holder.
So far, the fourth period has been scoreless. Neither team put any points on the board. They've just slowed the ball down and taking time off the clock and just trying to go for sure shots. Springfield out to Holder.
It's just been Springfield and Holder with the ball here in the third period.
And they try to get it into Allen, and it goes off of a Rehobeth player. Coach Eastwood is not very happy with the results of that possession.
We have substitutions coming in for the Rebels and the Raiders. Now they get to bring it down to their end. Hardy's into the game. Weber sits it out for a few minutes for the Raiders.
Raiders are just passing it around. And number 10, Hardy, took one too many steps, and they called him for traveling.
Turnover again for the Raiders. Only a 2-point deficit. And the score is the same as it began in this fourth and final period. Then it's over half gone.
A scoreless fourth quarter for both teams. Springfield to Holder, and they're the two players on the Rehobeth team that are handling the ball. Holder out to as Jackson. He drives down and it's blocked by McNutt. So McNutt has come up with a couple of big blocks here late in the fourth period.
And Hardy gets the rebound and the Raiders bring it across.
Last time down, the Raiders turned the ball over. Timeout called by Coach Oppert. So we have timeout on the court. 2:28 left, and it's still 38-36 the way it's been the whole fourth quarter.
I don't think that I have ever recalled seeing this kind of delay tactic put on in a high school game. But we've had almost 5.5 minutes of this fourth period that's gone by with no score, and Rehobeth has just put a stall tactic down and just maintained control of the basketball.
Both teams have been unable to score this period, so the score is the same that it was the beginning of this period. So it's been a slowdown in action, but neither team being able to score any points. So Coach Harper called a timeout, hoping to put something together so the Raiders can score and tie the score up or take the lead. They're trailing by 2 points.
All right, Weber in with the ball for the Raiders. They still down by 2.
Three-point attempt by Weber, and he makes it. So the first basket in the fourth quarter has been a three-pointer by Weber to give the Raiders a 1-point lead.
I don't think we'll see a stall tactic this time. Springfield with the ball now. I guess we're still going to stall.
Out to Holder. He pulls for a three, misses, but they get the rebound, put it up by number 42, Tracy Martin.
All right, the Raiders moving it around now.
40-39, 1.5 minutes left in this contest, and it's definitely a contest. Spittler pulls up for a shot. He misses. Rebound by number 20. That was Weber, and he's called for traveling.
All right, Oppert calls for a press, but they were able to get it across.
And timeout is called by Coach Eastwood.
He wants a full timeout so they can talk strategy here with this remaining minute and 12 seconds with a 1-point lead.
Wow, I didn't expect any less of these two teams.
No,
it's exactly what I expected.
I was checking back on the score sheet from the first game of the year between these two schools, and Rehobeth came out on top, and they won that game by a score of 66-59. So it's a totally different picture this go around.
Yes, and in first half we saw a three-point shootout, and into the third quarter it was a three-point shootout. But here in the fourth quarter, both teams, I think, let's see, the score was 38-36. So Houston Academy has made one 3-point basket, and Rehobeth has made one 2-point basket. So it's a 40-39 game with 1 minute 12 seconds left in this contest.
A lot of stall tactics, slow down, deliberate for the Rebels in this fourth and final period.
Rehobeth trying to hold on for a minute and 5 seconds to win this victory, but Houston Academy steals the ball. That's McNutt comes up with a big steal to give the Raiders a 1-point lead within a minute to play. Springfield has it for the Rebels, and he drives to the basket and is fouled by Bedstow.
All right, I think this is only going to be a one-shot foul. No bonus yet. Calling this pretty closely. Well, it's not. He doesn't go to the line. They just maintain control.
41-40. Houston Academy has come from behind to take the lead. And a steal by Bedsoe. And the basket to give Houston Academy a 3-point lead with 36 seconds left. Holder has it for. He pulls up for a 3, and he nails it. The score is tied with 27 seconds left. This is a game. Unbelievable. Time out called by Coach Up. Can you believe what we're seeing here? This is unbelievable. These teams are, they're going at it 100%. One of the parents said that's why she has gray hair. She's over here fanning with 21.1 seconds left. Score tied. This game can go either way. I tell you, this is unbelievable.
This is high school basketball at its finest.
And this is what I love about high school basketball. You can never count a team out. We've had momentum swings. And right now, I would say the momentum is neutral.
I would say so too, and we should see a full court press here for Rehobeth here with 21 seconds left in the game, and we'll see what the Raiders can do.
20 seconds left. Bedsoe brings it across midcourt. I think the Raiders will work for one shot. They pass the ball in, it goes into Spittler, and it goes out of bounds off of a Houston Academy player.
9 seconds left. We have a tie ball game as the Rebels get ready to bring it in. And they call timeout.
Timeout called by number 30, that was Holder. Coach Eastwood wants to talk about it and set up a play. So the score is 43-43, 9 seconds left. Okay, we have the score is tied up 43-43, and the Rebels get the ball out. Holder passes on the basket, wide open to number 14, and that does it. The buzzer goes off. 14, Daniel Allen comes up with the winning basket as the buzzer went off. I tell you, this was a game. It could have gone either way, but it went the Rebels' way tonight, Bobby.
Yes, it did, and what a way to end the game. Nip and tuck all the way, deliberate slowdown by the Rebels here, and I'm sure they're happy to come away with this win tonight.
Whoa, they barely came away with the win tonight. It was tough, I tell you. 45-43, the winning shot at the buzzer by number 14 for Rehobeth. Daniel Allen comes up with a big basket to win the game tonight.
Yes, he did, and final score is 45-43 in favor of the Rebels from from Rehobeth, and we're going to try to get Coach Tubbs over here quickly to talk to us a couple of minutes and see what's happening.
But you couldn't have asked for a better game. You couldn't have asked for a better game. This is a great way to spend a Friday night watching high school basketball like this. Coach Tubbs, what do you have to say about the game tonight?
Well, our program's come a long way since Coach Eastwood got here. So, he's really working hard and trying to turn the corner down here. We struggle with our basketball program, but, we got the right guy in place. And, to beat a team like Houston Academy twice in 1 year, we'd never beaten them until this year. So, it's big for our school.
It really is, and I'll tell you what, you couldn't ask for a better finish on this game.
No, Houston Academy's got those quick guards. Those McNutt kids are good. Brent Hardy, Spiller, all those kids can play. But, we've got some pretty good players, too. Johnny Springfield, Terrence Jackson, Daniel Allen, who put it in to win the game there. So it was some pretty good athletes out there playing.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, our hats off to both coaches for a very well-coached game. Coach Eastwood and Coach Alpert, they both did an excellent job, and it came down to who got the last shot.
Well, it did, and Houston Academy could have won the ball game there, but, it was a tough, hard game to win, and, this program down here at Rehobeth needs to win close ball games like that. We've been getting killed, in a lot of ball games, but to beat a Houston Academy team in a close game is a big win for us.
Well, thank you for taking the time to stop by and talk to us.
Let's ask him one more question.
Okay.
You got a big event coming up with baseball here right around the corner, so we're going to let you put a plug in for it.
Bobby, I'm a baseball guy through and through, as you know. But February the 8th here in Dothan, we're bringing our 9th annual Wiregrass Home Run Derby, and we topped that thing off by bringing in major league players. So Wes Helms from Atlanta, and Mike Mordecai, a good friend of mine who's in the big leagues. They're coming back in, and we're raising money for post-12 baseball. So it's a big event, February the 8th.
Well, we're around to help whatever you need.
All right. Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you.
Okay, that's going to about wrap it up, Bobby. I tell you, we've had some exciting games this year, but this was one of the most exciting that we've had.
We can get Coach Eastwood over for a second if you want to.
Okay, we'll see if we can get Coach Eastwood to come over and talk to us.
He don't want to talk, but we'll get him over here anyway.
He's got a bucket. Coach, do you have my winning ticket in that? Do you have my winning ticket in that bucket?
I talked to my marketing director here to get.
Is my winning ticket in the bucket? It's gone. Okay. Coach, there was a tough battle tonight for you.
It was. They're a good team. We're real fortunate to win that one. We tried to pull it out and force them to make a move, but they're real coached. They held there and they made us make the move, and it almost cost us. But we did what we had to at the end. I'm proud of them. Yeah,
I tell you, it was an outstanding effort by both teams, and it came down to who had the ball last on the winning shot.
Yeah, the turnover that they created was big, and I can't say enough. Daniel Holder hit that three that tied it up. That was clutch, But, all 10 of those guys, the guys on the bench were in it. They were helping me spot things. I'm proud of all of them. I really am. That's a big win for us.
Daniel Allen came in and scored 6 points there right in that third period to put you back into it, too.
Daniel's my only senior starter, and he played big. Adam Campbell come off the bench. He's a senior and played big. Josh Tyson, Olin Blue, Ryan Jeans, all of them. I can't say enough about them. I'm tickled to death with them, and that's a big win for us against a quality team.
Yes, it's definitely a quality team. Coach Alpert always feels a quality team. I've known him for years, and I know you've been coaching for a long time, and it's just a great environment, high school basketball, and we're just so pleased to be a part of it because it means so much to these young kids, and the fans out tonight from both teams. The support has been outstanding.
Outstanding. We've had great crowds, home support, especially national championship football game on tonight. You'd thought it wouldn't have been as good as that, but when they get in it like that, there's not a better sport in the world, in my opinion.
Thank you, Coach Eastwood, and congratulations on your victory tonight. And Bobby, this was a tough one.
Yes, it was. I know it's a tough loss for Coach Alpert, but a great win for Coach Eastwood and the Rehobeth Rebel basketball program, and we'll get set to do it again soon.
Okay, that's going to about wrap it up from the Rehobeth High School gymnasium on the campus of Rehobeth High School. The final score of the Rehobeth Rebels 45, the Houston Academy Raiders 43. For Mitt Kirkland, Bobby Price, and our ace cameraman Stephen Short, wish you a good evening and good night.
your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.